So these are Sony's slightly more affordable headphones that have some of the flagship features without the flagship cost. Overall, the design, besides having a slightly cheap plasticky look and feel to it, very comfortable. Except I do notice that after prolonged use, my ears got a little bit more sweaty than it has with other headsets. But overall, there's minimal clamping pressure and I can wear these for a whole workday, no problem. So these rely on 2 buttons and touch control. The first button is your on and pairing button, as well as your noise canceling and hear through button, which by the way, these have some of the best hear through I've ever had. It sounds almost identically to my voice. The right ear cuff houses most of the controls. 2 taps will actually play or pause, swipe up or down for volume control, forward and backwards to skip or skip back to your previous track. So it does have Sony's feature where if you ever need to use ambient sound or hear through, place your hand on the right cuff. It will lower your audio volume as well as activate ambient sound. Take it off, ambient sound will be turned off, and your volume will return back to its normal levels. The WH-XB910Ns are really made for low frequency, that bass. So you really get to hear that powerful drum or that heavy literal bass. But I found that it actually had a nice overall sound. Put on your headphones to hear the difference.
Bluetooth second device connected.
As for the microphone, I thought it was actually pretty clear, but overall, what are your thoughts?
Ambient sound.
So this is actually my voice through the actual microphones of these headphones. It is clear, it is crisp. I also love the fact that the speakers are loud enough that it almost seems natural, at least for me, from my perspective. It's as if I have nothing on. And even with the most headphones, what I do find is even with their hear through or ambient sound mode, it does sound a little bit muffled. You are wearing ear cuffs, but with these, very natural sound. So I'm happy to say these actually have Bluetooth Multipoint. So you're able to pair to 2 separate devices and go back and forth seamlessly with one touch of a button. Now it uses Sony's headphone music app, which is one of the best when it comes to customization. Besides being able to check your actual status of your earbud, you can of course adjust your sound. You can use the actual preset settings or create your own custom EQ. You can also control the level of ambient sound that you would like to have, whether you want to focus on your voice when it comes to certain calls or how much of the noise outside you want to suppress. For noise canceling, you're also able to use things like wind noise reduction to help reduce the overall sound of wind. So I wanted to see how effective is the anti-wind noise by actually using a fan as a controlled experiment to see, again, if my voice can cut through it. Let's see.
Ambient sound.
Ambient sound. My voice still seems clear. So far, so good. What do you think? So these last for over 30 hours on one single charge, and you can have a 10-minute quick charge to give you 4.5 hours of battery life. Now, I'm aware for most people, these are still pretty pricey, but if you're looking to upgrade for a pair of headphones that have great active noise canceling, exceptional hear through, good mic quality, and overall really brings the bass, I highly recommend these. I also recommend watching one of these videos.